bad news. And some of you have already seen this. I'm a very tall person. Oh, yeah. So could you hold this up? This is a chart of the 50 states and how much funding they give per child for education. And California in 1978 was right here at the top, number one.
In what year?
1978. We're considered the world class, you know, it's like we are the model for education. We had the best in everything and everyone was looking up to us. So here you look now and you've got New Jersey and New York up there, about $12,000, in Vermont, $12,000 per child per year. And then you keep going down and we got Nebraska at 9,000, Ohio at 9,000. And keep going down, we got Arkansas at 9,000. And these are the rates for 2005, so they're higher now. And we keep going down, we got Kentucky at almost 8,000 in 2005, in Alabama at 8,000. Let's get down to Mississippi, 7,500. We're looking for California. And we got Idaho down here at 6,000. In California, a year ago when I showed this chart the first time was here. But now, where's my California paper? California is no longer even basically on the chart. We're somewhere out here because our funding this year is $5,500, which is lower than anyone was in 2005. So we have really dropped. And 30 years ago, I was in school and they were talking about Prop 13 and what would happen. They were talking about this California. I lived in the East Coast, so I could hardly even picture California. But it's like, oh, my professors were like, world-class education. In 30 years, that's going to be bankrupt and their education is going to drop to the bottom. And now it just rings in my ears because over the 30 years that I've been in education, that's what I've been watching happen. And when I first started thinking about how to present this to you, I was feeling really sad. I made a long list of all the things that I've watched disappear in public schools. I taught in public school for quite a while. And then I started thinking about our school and thinking, oh, well, we've created actually almost all of those things, but in a different form. You know, we lost all the school buses, and so all the field trips basically to other schools, and yet we still go on 60 field trips. And so this is not, we need to go to the top of this.
The top?
The first picture, you know, the little, keep going up higher. In any case, I'll just, you know, our school has amazing resources, and it's really just because of the parents. So let's start here. Oh, this copied my entire.
Are there going to be hot tub photos
Here's
in here?
pictures of things I shouldn't be showing you. Maybe I'll just talk. Listen. I'm afraid of what might come up.
Right on, Linda.
You're blushing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'll just, instead of showing you pictures of things in school, I'm just going to kind of look around this circle and kind of remember what it is that has happened at this school, because instead of being a school that had asked parents to drop their kids at the door, and then the little tiny staff is there trying to solve all the issues of the school, we invite every parent in, and we meet in meetings like this, and we go, what are your treasures? What are your talents? How can you add to the school? So that we actually have a staff of about 250 people instead of staff of 14, which is what our school really is. And I think about, you know, years ago we wanted a site, and you know, it's like, you know, we had no money. We didn't have any more funding for the school. How could you ever have a site? And you know, people designed the site and visioned it, And then people went and negotiated with the district. If it had been left up to me as the principal, we would never have been able to do that. And then people searched and searched for funding, and parents donated money. And then people looked for a way for us to get a mortgage and got a mortgage. And then people did the whole, what you do dealing with all the contractors. That was all parents in this room who made that happen. And then we had, remember we had a dirt pit out there before, and parents designed a courtyard. And then they built the courtyard, you know, with all those aspects of it, and made a beautiful school. Most schools don't have almost any electives left, and we're offering about 40 a year, and that's because we have gymnastics, and we have cooking, and we have French, and we have, you know, different sports because of the things that all the parents do. I said before we went on, I think 60 field trips last year, because parents drive on the field trips. And we have incredible music productions and drama productions, because parents find a venue and do the sound systems and help with the costumes and you know, create all the pieces that we need. So we still have this incredibly vibrant school. Most of the other schools are, right now, are having 35 kids and 1 teacher in the classrooms. And this year we are at 26 with 2 teachers, or 24 with 2 teachers. So we're still in really good shape, which is wonderful.